Welcome to Primo RV Center and a first look at a brand new and first to arrive for us Grand Surveyor 268 FKBS. This is a fantastic couples floor plan with some features on the inside that I think you're really going to appreciate and kind of unique. We're going to start here on the outside. For 2024, Grand Surveyor has a redesigned front cap. So you've got a 3/4 length front cap here, beautiful large windshield. This is a front kitchen model, so you're naturally going to have just wonderful light pouring into your kitchen and living room area. We've got a great high stone guard here. It's going to come up a couple feet, so some texture to it as well. And then you've got a massive battery rack here, so you could certainly have a minimum of 2, in some cases 3, just depending on the size of those batteries. We're going to have a standard power jack. And talking about standard features here, we're going to have many of them. That whether it's a Surveyor or a Grand Surveyor, you're going to find one of the highest levels of standard features in the industry. So the nice thing is we've got a lot to show you. Built into that cap as well, we do have the great LED light facing forward in the direction you want, especially when you're coming in at night. We've got 2 20-pound tanks standard, and then we're going to have a leash tie-off here for, again, the dog, or it can be a great spot to lock up your bikes as well. So just something to consider. You can use it in multiple ways. We've got power jacks here provided by Lippert. So we've got a front control here and a rear control. So front jacks, rear jacks, but very easy and quick to put down. We're going to have slam latches on all doors of all Grand Surveyors. So nice and easy to know that you've properly closed it. We've got great tint on the windows here to cut down the heat. And then we've got an awning running pretty well the full length, covering our outside kitchen as well. So really a massive area to set up outside, be able to really live outside. Standard, we're going to have Lippert steady steps, so 3 steps in with fully adjustable legs at the bottom. So going to give you a very solid feel underfoot and nice textured foot beds as well. So you're, even in rain, you're going to find that they're nice and solid. So you've got a grab handle there, nice and easy to be able to reach in. While this door does not look like it has a window because of the tint, it actually does. So you've got great light coming in through that door as well, but also a little bit more privacy. We've got the sort of great blackout rims here to match all the trim on the outside of the coach here, cutting down on our maintenance. And something new for this year, Goodyear tires. So wonderful tires here, both sides, as well as your spare. So you've got a great high level of tires here. So if you're looking to be in a coach potentially that you could end up spending 2-3 months, maybe in the winter down south or crisscrossing the nation, certainly going to be comfortable to do that and going to provide great security. We've got outside entertainment provided by 2 speakers here, so we can stream music as well. We've got a Furrion stereo system here that's got a big bar inside for you, so lots of great sound inside as well. And we've got plugins on the outside as well as an outlet for cable and satellite out from the backside, so that's going to allow us to set up a little outside viewing area if you want to watch the game, watch the playoffs, those kind of things. You're going to have an LED light strip running the full length of the coach here. We have standard on this coach and all of the Surveyors a on-demand Girard tankless water heater, so you're going to find it's very efficient. We've also got our water fill here on the door side, so nice and easy to fill up at the campsite if you don't want to carry that weight around with you. And we have the wonderful integrated little outside kitchen area here. So we've got a great little wash basin. Inside we're going to have a little port here that'll be your faucet. You've got your plug-in for that right here. And we've also got a little grill that comes with it as well for you, so everything is tucked away on the inside, but again, very easy to close up very quickly should it be raining or you just want to tuck it in at night, and it slides right underneath your additional fridge. So a great little drink fridge, wonderful unit to be able to entertain with outside. As we come around, I'm going to get down low here for you. We can see we've got a hitch here for you. So we've got a nice 2-inch receiver at the back. That hitch is going to be rated for up to 300 pounds, so it's rated for a couple of even e-bikes in the future if you did add them. We've got that secondary switch for our power jacks here at the rear, just underneath our taillight. All the taillights are going to be an LED taillight. We've got the on-the-go Lippert ladder prep, so we do carry that ladder in stock, so being able to access the roof is important to you. It's a really unique collapsible ladder, works really, really well, and then snaps right into place on the on-the-go prep. We have our backup camera system already set there with power, so it's got a natural spot. That is something we can add here for you as well. As we come around, all Grand Surveyors will be a 50 amp setup, and that is partially due to the fact that you've got a nice large 15K AC standard, so larger than standard AC, but it's also a washer and dryer prepped unit. So should you ever decide to add that, you've got the proper power. Should you be in campgrounds primarily that are 30 amp service and you're never going to use that washer dryer functionality, you can simply dumb it down to 30 amp service and you're going to be able to use everything the way you was intended. So no worries there. We've got city water connection, black tank flush, very handy to be able to rinse out those tanks on the go. And then we've got our inlet for cable or satellite. This unit is prepped with 2 slides, so we're going to have some additional space inside. We've got great storage. This is the bed slide. Some great outside storage, so you can divide it up a little bit between indoor and outdoor. And there's our little outside griddle there. And then we've got windows that can open. This is our primary slide in our living room area, and we do have a window on either side of the bed area as well. We are prepped for slide toppers if that is something that you would like to add. Little insurance policy for your slide outs, keep the water and debris off of those, especially if you're a fall camper, then that's something that we can add here as well. Something I should mention too on this coach, in terms of fall camping, this unit is great in that it is standard with tank heaters. So there's a built-in, again, insurance policy there should you get quite cold one night. You also have ducted heat that's fully enclosed underneath. So fully enclosed underbelly with ducted heat. So if you turn on your furnace, you know that that air is getting around those tanks. There is also a thermofoil layer there to help to keep that heat in. And then again, each of those tanks is going to have a 12-volt heated pad on it for additional insurance. So these Grand Surveyor units and Surveyor units are very well set up for early season camping and late season camping. Another benefit to any of these 2024s that we have just received is that we're going to have about 6 or 7 arriving here shortly. We've got 2 or 3 already, and we're just quickly trying to get them out to everybody. You are going to have a doubling of solar. So standard, we have 200 watts of solar now on all our Surveyors and Grand Surveyors. These units that we've just received in have 400 watts of solar. So if you were to go to add that extra panel, you're certainly looking at more than $1,000 to add that secondary panel. So these are well set up to be off the grid units right off the hop with the amount of solar that is here. We are also pre-wired for adding an inverter here. So all the Surveyors and Grand Surveyors are going to have that ability. So you're really well set up on all the units that we're getting in now. So 400 watts of solar, an additional 200 watt panel, and the ability to add that inverter. And if you think about it, because you don't have to add that extra panel, you're basically, if you should add the inverter into the coach, you're basically saving that cost. So it's a huge cost savings. To our knowledge, this will be available to any unit we bring in through February. After that, it's less likely they are going to offer it. So it's going to be an early season promotion. So we wanted to let you guys know as soon as we could. Those that certainly are early birds are going to get a unit that is certainly more featured. So something to consider if you're thinking potentially about being off the grid in the future, or just want that ability should that power go out in the campground quite often. Yes, you can make sure that you're better prepped for that. Adding secondary batteries, moving up to 6-volt batteries would be our recommendation if you're going to be doing, again, anything off grid, or if you're going to be adding that inverter. So certainly great news here. We got great value bringing these units in early, and we want to pass that on to you. So some cost savings. We invite you down to Pre-More RV Center to come have a closer look at this absolutely stunning 268 FKBS Grand Surveyor.